Hey, what's up, you guys? I am Gregory Crazed, and welcome back to my channel.
The art aside.
Okay, so we are going to be doing something a little bit different. As you can see, I'm going to do a little commentary on this. So, uh, what I have here is a commission drawing that somebody had asked me to do for them and their son. So I said, all right. And it's going to be of, if you've seen the title already, the Pokemon drawing. But what I'm gonna do here is just talk my way through it and let you guys know what my process was and how I got to the finished product. Okay. Now it's not like I draw very slow, so I'm probably going to be speeding this up throughout the whole commentary, but you know, it's because it's like a 16+ hour drawing with the inking and the coloring and all that other good stuff. But yeah, so that is what I'm going to be doing, and you know, I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys learn something from it, and either way, I hope you guys stay through to the very end, and you know, get something from out of this. So if you haven't already, just go ahead. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe to my channel and follow along, and I'll do some more art. So I'm gonna speed this up now. And this whole process right here is just me laying out the entire drawing. No real details are being added, just shapes, just loose drawing. It actually, you know, from this whole thing, I am going to be using references for this, but that's and that's okay. You know, there's nothing bad with using references. So, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and speed it up a little bit more so we can get through this, because it is very long drawing. But yeah, like I said, I'm using references on these. In fact, I'll show you a reference right now. So this is one of the references. Now, there's nothing wrong with using references, in my opinion. There's no right or wrong way to draw. If you just can't see it in your head, just can't see it in your head. And I have real trouble seeing like different angles, different, you know, poses in my head. So I tend to look for them on the internet. And if I can't find them on the internet, then I'll go ahead and try to pose it out myself and get the best angle that I can. So yeah, and this is gonna have about 6 characters, I think 6 characters, plus the kid. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and speed it up some more. But right now, yeah, so I'm just gonna like really speed through. Oh, and I have another reference that I actually use for this one, and I'm gonna show you that too. I'll show you that. This is the reference that I was using for this. So I used that reference because I needed a group photo at a certain angle, and that was the closest one that I could find. So again, like I said, there's no problems with using references. Just use whatever you can to get the artwork, to get the picture that you want, the look and style, as close as you can. Use what you can. You know, grab a group of friends, take photos of them. Grab your wife, grab your husband, take photos of them or her. You know, of him or her, I should say. And don't be afraid to draw through your characters either. So right now I'm just speeding through, just roughing all this stuff in, getting my little details in. And the heights, actually the Pokemons, they are different heights. You know, think Corviknight was the tallest. That's that crow looking thing. And then I think the one I'm drawing right now is Scissor. And then you can see Blastoise in the background. Behind Cinder Ace, you see Charizard, or Charizard, drawing the kid, and Pikachu's right down there in the little corner. So, but yeah, that was you know, getting likenesses is hard for me. So that's why I was. Yeah, this picture, so this part right here took a little bit of time, just getting the little kid's likeness. But I don't have a picture to show you of him because I already deleted them, but it's all good. You don't really need to see that guy. So right now we're going to be going through the inking stages, and this is where, you know, I use a kneaded eraser just to lighten it up just a little bit. I don't just erase the whole thing. I just take away some of the lead so that the ink can stick to the paper. But yeah, so this whole process right here is just, and right now I'm using what are these? These are micron pens, old micron pens. You can tell, you can see that. And these come in different nibs. So, dropped it. These come in different nibs. So, if you haven't if you don't know about these already, go pick yourself up a couple sets, because they do come in handy, especially that 0.5 when you really need, or was that 0.005? It's the one that you really need when you want to get those fine details. This is what I do when I'm doing the faces. I stick with a 0.5 unless the picture's pretty big. Then I'll move up to like a 0.2. I'm sorry, I'll stick with a 0.005, and then I'll move up to a 0.02 and just get all those little details in the face, because I don't have to worry about the line weights messing me up. And then throughout this drawing, I'll switch through different size pens and try to get all the characters inked up and inked in. So I'm going to speed it up again, and we're going to get through this real quick. Let's go ahead. Okay, yeah, so we're just gonna zip through this real quick. It's only gonna be a little bit. It's gonna go lightning fast. All those details are just done with little different pins, and the line weights. Yeah, line weights are important to distinguish where your characters are at in space. Thicker the line weight, especially on the outline, it pushes the character forward. The thinner and the more breaks that you have, it kind of sends the character back in space. And now, you know, and that's just a little tip. Okay, now I'm going to be using colored pencils on this one, so no markers and no paint. And I haven't used colored pencils in a while, so it did take me a little bit to get used to the blending. And actually, let me show you guys something right here on the back wall. And I'll show you a clearer picture of this too, if you can see it. I use this. This is like a little color swatches for the characters, for trying to find the right colors to actually get those characters' colors correct, and with the blending. So I'll show you a picture of that real quick. Yeah, so these are just the different color swatches that I was using. And I labeled them and just made sure that I could follow along to figure out where these colors were going to be going, you know, and then blending them with a little bit of a white pencil. And some people say not to blend with the white pencil. I don't give a shit. I don't care. All right, you use what you can to get the result that you want. Okay, and then over time you'll learn how to do different styles of blending with colored pencils, but I don't work with colored pencils all the time, so it doesn't really matter to me. And I got this tip using I think his name is Clayton Henry. I follow him on Instagram, and he uses a purple to kind of lay down his darks, his shadows. And that's pretty much what I used for all the shadows, except for on Corviknight, because Corviknight was pretty much all purple. But yeah, it actually really does like uh, richen and give a good shadow for the characters. I can't explain it in full detail, but you know, it does work. It does add to its that little shadow effect, and you don't have to use black or brown or anything like that. You know, just using purple kind of like adds to that, because purple can be a pretty decently well. I think this is violet. Yeah, this is violet. I don't think I have an actual purple in the Prismacolor. Yeah, so this is like a violet color. But anyway, yeah. Uh, Figure out your shapes. You know, learn your learn how to shade, where the light hits and the darkness, highlights, and all that stuff. The midtones, the bounce lights. If you're using those, then you can do these types of works too. You just gotta like really buckle down, study, and you'll be good at it. You know. So I'm gonna again speed this up. We're gonna zip through this. We're gonna go a little bit faster so we can get to the end, and that'll be pretty much it. It's not a very I don't want to take too long on this. It's already about 11 minutes in, so I'm gonna go ahead and speed this up. And I think Corviknight took a little bit more time. It was just getting all those colors mixed in. So he was actually a little bit of. It took a little bit of time for me to get him done. The kid wasn't that bad. I mean, you know, I just used a few colors for him. I think I used. What were the flesh tones at? I can't remember that right now. But I think I had the most fun doing Blastoise, because those colors just popped like water. It was so fun to draw color in Blastoise. I think Cinderace, not bad. I like the way I did his legs. Everything else was pretty cool, but I think I could have found a different shade for his back. But either way, he was still a pretty fun character to draw in. And then Scizor was just all red. So really nothing else to say about that guy. You know, using purple to get those shadows in really did help. And then that's pretty much it. And signing, and yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys learned a little bit of something, even though I was going by it really quickly. But you know, it's still like a good learning experience for me with color pencils. I hope you guys got a little bit of knowledge from this. And if you did, you know, drop a comment, let me know what's up, and I'd love to answer them in the comment section. So until next time, you guys, I do appreciate you watching, and catch me again.